Hey guys, and welcome into another video for today. I'm so pumped to get this video out to you finally. I'm over COVID and out of isolation, and we've had tons of news in the market. I'm going to try my best to cover exactly what is going on with the economy and some of the sectors right now that are seeing a lot of heavy growth for the Q3 earnings that are expected towards the end of this tail year. Now guys, we have had a fantastic time recently on the Discord and the Patreon. We've had 3 stocks, 2 of which are now up over 100%, and our Unity software, which I posted this morning in our community page. 3 months ago I put out a buy order for Unity at around $100 per share and anything down to $75, and that stock is now at $146. So if you're someone that would like our daily insights in the Discord, the community is growing every day and we have some fantastic channel supporters guys, and an amazing community of people that come together to talk about their favorite stocks every single day, where we analyze things on technical analysis and news and any updates that we can find to help each other grow and learn. Then be sure to check out the link below to the private Patreon. But guys, I just want to start off really quickly by talking about the economy and inflation moving forward over the next 6 months, because we have had a lot of supply chain shortages right now in those semiconductor chips, which has affected the market quite significantly. And right now this week we have so many earnings that are due out towards the end of this week. In fact, I'm going to bring up the earnings call right now so you guys can see on the screen right now. We have had some stellar earnings after today. We are going to find out what Netflix are doing with their earnings. Again, we had Johnson & Johnson coming up. We have Tesla as well out tomorrow, another huge company that we are having those insights in. A lot of you guys might actually be holding AT&T and also Snap and Intel. We need to pay attention to Intel because that's going to correspond to that semiconductor chip shortage. They are going to be the people that are going to know the insights as to what way the market is going to move over the next 6 months, because if they are having massive supply chain issues right now in the economy, because we have had, you know, a lot of delivery drivers right now around the global economy where people are not in fact wanting to deliver and get those jobs in the trucking industry. Right now we have a massive shortage of jobs, which is now called the Great Resignation around the world. There's 11 million jobs right now in the US and only 8 million people are applying. So every day we are actually having more opportunities to apply for work than we were before the pandemic, and that's been weathered because of COVID. It has allowed people to come away from work, allowed them to step away from their 9 to 5, and people have realized guys that they don't want to work full time. They would rather make a side hustle, perhaps something like a YouTube channel like myself, and they would rather grow that into their full-time business, or in fact they are just so tired of working a job that they absolutely hate. So this has all, you know, some major implications in the market, and without the deliveries we are going to have a continuation of shortages. And why that's important right now guys is because Christmas is just around the corner. So if we have a mass shortage right now in deliveries because we're not having anyone, you know, put those supply chain issues out, and that demand is not there because we cannot get those delivery drivers around the world. There's a massive shortage in shipping as well right now in LA. There's hundreds of ships that are not able to port in because we have no one to take those deliveries to and from, you know, the warehouse to the consumer and to those shops. Then again, those are just going to be left on the side, and Q3 is one of the most important earnings of the year because we have Christmas. It's where companies start to rebalance their portfolios, they start to rebalance their balance sheets, and it's where they actually capitalize most on obviously their balance moving forward throughout the year. So if they're not able to get those sales in, then we are going to see major tailwinds for some big companies out there. So it's really important to stay up to date in the market, know your companies inside out, have a look at their balance sheets, and also know whether it is going to correspond to those delivery shortages that we are seeing right now around the world. We also have gas, which has been going up significantly high over the last several weeks, and right now oil is peaking at some all-time highs over the last decade. So what that means guys is energy is probably going to be up over the next quarter because they are going to see some really fantastic revenues, and because a lot of these companies know that green energy is going to be the future, the ones that are not investing in green energy know that this is going to peak for some time, and over the next decade it is going to tailgate off. So what that means is right now we are going to see some fantastic earnings, and these companies are going to have good balance sheets because they are not expanding aggressively to in fact have more oil production or in fact open up new factories or new stations. So moving forward we can expect them to have a very, very good, strong Q3 earnings. And also we've had a lot of buybacks right now from loans with the banks, so financials are also going to do incredibly well over the next 6 to 12 months, and I do think that there still is some significant upside. So guys, there is a ton of news that we have to be paying paying attention to right now, like I said, with this week moving forward. I would like to go through as many stocks as I can, but unfortunately my time is so limited because I do work a full-time job right now and I am in training for something else right now on the side. I have a wedding on Thursday, so I'm not going to be able to get another update out for you guys until Friday. So if you can bear with me until then, go down there, make sure to smash that like button for me, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and welcome to this family of investors. I'm really looking forward to having you on this journey with me so we can grow this channel up to 10,000 subscribers over the next few months, and hopefully we can hit it towards the end of the year. So again, if you are someone new to my channel, my name is Jason, so welcome to this family on YouTube, and I look forward to you guys sticking around. I'd love to hear your thoughts at any point. Please write down below in the comments. So guys, let's dive into my computer, let's dive into the charts, let's have a quick look at Alpp as well, because it is one stock that we are going to be paying attention to every day over the next 2 or 3 weeks, because it has now officially announced that it is obviously going to uplist to the Nasdaq. And of course, if you guys haven't seen that video where I did announce the Nasdaq listing, then I will link that video above for you guys so you can also check out what I'm doing with my position. We have seen a tremendous spike. The RSI is extremely overbought right now at every single level. We have now touched an area of resistance, and we are sitting at $5.36. At the time that I'm making this video, we were up 14% yesterday on the position. Again, like I said, I had put this out on the Discord at $2.50. So obviously once it had hit that $5 mark, that is the time to take profits for me, because I'm up 100% in my position. But what is so interesting about this stock, guys, everyone is entitled to their own opinions in the comments, so you can slam me as much as you want, but I really don't care, because my target was to get 100% on this trade, guys. As you guys know, if you have been a channel supporter over the last 12 months, you guys know that I have bought in Alpine, and every time I have sold it once it has had those major spikes in volatility. So I have made a significant amount, over 400% on my position since I originally started investing in Alpine for over this last year, and I absolutely love to take advantage of these spikes in volatility. But Kent released their 8K form, and it has been absolutely sensational to read through obviously what he has planned for the future of this company and exactly where he does see this going over the next year. This was so positive, guys. What I love about this company is that Ken is driving and delivering this company to such a high standard of excellence, and they are, you know, achieving so many accomplishments. He really does want to take this to the double digits. This stock, in my mind, absolutely no doubt will be a double-digit stock in the future, and they are really trying to grow as aggressively as possible right now in all areas of the market. And what is unique about their company, guys, is the fact that they have the drivers, the stabilizers, and they also have their facilitators. So they have so many different entities to their business model, which is going to allow them to really catch up and capitalize on their competition moving forward as a company as they continue to grow and expand. So if you are someone that is looking to take profits and you are not sure what to do, then again, like I said, feel free to join the private Patreon in the Discord and ask any questions in the community, because we have a huge channel which is growing every single week with our Alpp supporters. And again, I always give my updates as to what I am doing with the stock, because I'm very sensible, and I know that a stock up in hype 100% over the last 2 days is not normal, guys. It's not normal to see a stock go up 100% and to continue to think that that stock is going to go up to $12 or $20 is absolutely ridiculous. It's not what is going to happen, because what will happen, even if that does happen, is that stock will come crashing back down to reality, especially when the earnings hit. Right now, Alpine 4 are not profitable in a lot of their business models, so until that actually catches up, we are going to see, you know, those spikes in volatility where the stock does drop on earnings until those companies become profitable inside, and you know, a lot of their subsidiaries inside the company. So what am I doing right now with my position, and what can we expect moving forward over the next few weeks? And to my opinion, guys, what I think has happened right now is we are starting to top out at this position here at, again, this level of resistance. And if we go onto the Google Trends for Alpine, we can see that Alpine has spiked up over the last week, but now it has started to tailgate back, and again we are now dropping off from that Google trend of everyone searching, because Alpine had that fantastic news obviously last week that they were going to announce the listing to Nasdaq. And if you come onto their Twitter, like I said, you can actually get that 8K file report. So again, I will link it below in the description, so if you do want to read through that at any point, then feel free to do so. They have a fantastic letter there, again, from the shareholders, which has previously been shared by Kent, which they did actually write a few months ago, and saying how they are not selling any of their shares right now because they really believe in the future of this company, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And anyone that is a huge supporter of Alpine Alpine for and this channel, you guys know that I want you to succeed as best as possible. But I also know, and I cannot ignore a technical analysis when I see a stock fly up 100% over the course of a week, because it's just not normal. And we have seen this time and time again, and every time that this has happened, we have had, you know, those massive swings up and we have come crashing back down to reality. And unfortunately, I know a lot of people that have got burned with this stock. They have lost thousands of pounds, and then they have blamed certain people on YouTube because, again, they are saying that their actions were pumped due to hype, and that is something that I will never do on this channel. You guys know that I will keep it real with you 100%, and I will tell you the facts that I know from what I was trained in as a technical analyst. So guys, if I'm looking at the charts right now, like I said, I can see that we are overstretched on the RSI, and in fact we are touching that secondary support of resistance that we did touch all the way back in April of this year. So what I expect to happen, guys, is we have new news out on Wednesday that they are in fact going to uplist. Now this could cause another breach up to $6 or so, but I do expect some cooling off once that does happen. Yes, we are going to have a lot of swings of volatility over the next 2 weeks, and this stock could easily go up to $7, but then it will start to cool off, I do believe, once that hype dies down, because right now Alpine is trending on major hype. So we need to make sure that if we are trading this stock, guys, we know exactly what we are doing so we don't get burned. And I'm going to look to capitalize and get back in on this stock once it does start to cool off and that RSI comes back down to an appropriate level, and I know that we can then sit at a major area of support around that $4 price range, which I have now drawn in on here, which you can see, which was the top of the Fibonacci. And again, we have in fact tested down here a few times before in the past. So if you want updates as to what I'm doing with the stock, when I plan to get back in, and how I plan to capitalize on this moving forward over the next 2 or 3 years, then be sure to check out the link below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this technical analysis. I can't wait to get more videos out there like this for you guys and keep you up to date as possible in the market, so that you guys can have a strong performing portfolio, so that you can get those 50-100% gains on your account like we have been doing in the private Patreon and the Discord. And again, we can start to grow your portfolio to the moon. So guys, have a fantastic week ahead. I really loved doing this video for you, and I hope that you guys are able to join me on this journey by clicking that subscribe button below and also liking this video. I look forward to hearing from your comments as always, and I look forward to updating you guys soon once I am back here on Friday. So guys, stay safe out there and enjoy your week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.